What's going on with you guys? Hope you guys are having a good Thursday evening, staying warm inside. I know a big Arctic front is coming next week, so make sure you guys are staying warm. You got the divisional round weekend kicking off Saturday and Sunday. You got your number one seed in the NFC, the Detroit Lions, and the number one seed in the AFC, the Kansas City Chiefs. 8 teams remaining in the divisional round playoffs. 8 of these teams are trying to compete for a championship next Sunday, and the NFC Championship and the AFC Championship. Okay, Saturday you got the Houston Texans playing the Kansas City Chiefs. The Texans managed to get a big win last weekend over the LA Chargers with a 32-12 victory. CJ Stroud was able to make the right plays, and I was kind of surprised that the Texans, every time they fall behind, they manage to get back in the game and win the game. And CJ Stroud has been connecting with Nico Collins, getting the first downs and being able to respond to a big play. And he knows how to make the right plays on offense and knows how to get the run game going. And their defense went after Justin Herbert last week in the Chargers with that pick six from Derek Stingley. And this is their second time that they're in the divisional round. The Texans are 0-5 in the divisional round, and this Houston team has not been to an AFC Championship game or a Super Bowl in their franchise history. On the other side, you got the Kansas City Chiefs, who were the number one seed. The Chiefs, the last time we saw the starters play was that Christmas Day game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Mahomes was able to lead Kansas City to another first-round bye. Kansas City is on a mission to get to a three-peat, which is something I have not seen before. And the Chiefs, they've been practicing all week, and their starters better show up in this game because, they've been practicing all week, play after play, because these two teams, the Texans and the Chiefs, have been rivals. Like the wild card game where Kansas City shut out Houston 30-0. And then that divisional round game where the Texans were up by 24 and Patrick Mahomes made a comeback plays, one play at a time, and Kansas City managed to beat Houston 41 to 31 in the divisional round. And then that's when Mahomes' magic started to happen, which they went on to win the Super Bowl against San Francisco 3 years ago in Miami. This is going to be a good game Saturday. I'm looking forward to this matchup. Everyone made a bet on the Chargers thinking they were going to beat Houston, but fortunately everybody lost their money because they overbetted too much. And you saw last year what the Ravens did to the Texans, which they shut them out 31-7. And the Chiefs, everyone's betting on the Chiefs that they're gonna blow out the Texans, and this game should be a pretty good game. And I think Patrick Mahomes is gonna lead Kansas City to another three-peat Super Bowl win. So I'll pick the Chiefs in this game because I think Kansas City's offense has been playing good. The starters have been playing well this season. They almost went undefeated, but fell to 2 games. And I think the Chiefs are going to get back to the Super Bowl and try to win another third Super Bowl in a row. So I'll pick the Chiefs in this one. Okay, primetime game. You got the Commanders playing the Detroit Lions. Washington, man, I'm surprised that Jaden Daniels, the rookie quarterback in Washington, every time their team falls behind, they manage to respond back quickly. Tampa Bay would have won last week if Baker Mayfield did not fumble on the opening drive. But Washington, they just managed to make a play after play, and they managed to win the game against Tampa Bay in the walk-off field goal. And that was their first playoff win since 2005. The Detroit Lions are the number one seed. They won that divisional round game last year against Tampa Bay, made it to the NFC Championship game, but then they fell short to the Niners. Jared Goff has been playing good for the Detroit Lions. They know how to make the big plays. They managed to get that number 1 seed after beating Minnesota back in week 18. And the Detroit's defense has been playing really good, and they're on a quest to get to the Super Bowl because this team franchise has not won a Super Bowl in their franchise history. And I think Detroit's going to win the game because, Dan Campbell turned that Detroit Lions franchise around, and they've been playing really good so far with the amount of plays that they're making, knowing how to run the football, and Jared Goff has been playing really good, which he's been playing better than Matthew Stafford. So I'll pick the Lions in this game. I think they're going to beat the Commanders because I'm pretty sure Jaden Daniels is going to be facing a pretty good Detroit defense that knows how to get after the plays that he's making. So I'll pick Detroit to win this game. Okay, Sunday you got 2 games on NBC and CBS. You got the Los Angeles Rams playing the number 2 seed Philadelphia Eagles. The Rams, I was surprised that they shut out the Minnesota Vikings on that wild card game 27-9. Matthew Stafford completed pass after pass and was able to give the Rams a big statement that they were playing for LA. The Eagles, on their other side, they beat Green Bay in the wild card game 22-10. Saquon Barkley he outplayed the Green Bay Packers, and that's the big reason why they're the number 2 seed. Who's hosting another home playoff game because Saquon Barkley has been playing good so far. He's got 2 playoff wins so far since he was with the Giants. Now he's with Philly. Jalen Hurts was able to play in that game against Green Bay, and I'm surprised that the Eagles they just went pass after pass, and they were making big plays against Green Bay that couldn't get after them. The last time the Rams won on the road was that divisional game against Tampa Bay where it was down by 27. The Rams connected with a field goal setup from that pass to Cooper Kupp. Then the Rams managed to win the game with a walk-off field goal. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's an upset here, but I'm going to pick the Rams in this one. But don't be surprised if Philly gets upset in the divisional round. So I'll pick the Rams in this one. Okay, the primetime game, you got the Baltimore Ravens playing the Buffalo Bills. Battle of the 2 MVPs, Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. The Ravens, they beat their rival, the Pittsburgh Steelers, last Saturday, 28-21. Lamar Jackson, he was running the football, and he was just outplaying the Pittsburgh defense that couldn't even get a stop or couldn't even get a sack. I'm surprised that Derrick Henry can run the football pretty good, and it's been a fresh start for him ever since he left the Tennessee Titans. And Baltimore's O-line knows how to make the right plays on their offense, and they're pretty good at making the plays after plays with the amount of offense that they have. Buffalo, they shut out the Denver Broncos last week. Josh Allen's playing good at his MVP form. Their second time that they're playing at home as a 2 seed. I know Buffalo is trying to get to the AFC Championship game. I'm hoping that they play Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs in the 3rd round, because the last time the Bills were in the AFC Championship game was back in 2021 when they went face-to-face with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. It's going to be a good game right here. Buffalo's offense knows how to make good plays on their offense, and Baltimore, Lamar Jackson really knows how to make good plays and knows how to get the run game going. And he did pretty good in that playoff game against Pittsburgh. And Buffalo, they're trying to find answers on how to get past that divisional round. Remember the game last year against Kansas City where they got beat by them? And then they were searching for answers on how to get to the AFC Championship game. So this is going to be a pretty good game right here Sunday that I'm looking forward to. Because Baltimore, Derrick Henry knows how to create a run game going. And they got good playmakers on their offense and on their defense. And Buffalo's side, Josh Allen knows how to run the football and he knows how to make good plays on the offense, and he's pretty good at getting the offense into the game with the good playmakers that they have. And Josh Allen has been playing MVP so far. I'm hoping that Buffalo and Kansas City meet in the AFC Championship game. So I'm going to pick Buffalo to win this game because these two MVPs kind of remind me of Tom Brady and Peyton Manning a little bit. And Buffalo just knows how to make the right plays on their offense. So I'll pick Buffalo to win this game because I think they're gonna go head to head with Lamar Jackson, and I wouldn't be surprised if this game goes into overtime. So I'll pick the Bills to win this game. So there you go, guys. There's your divisional round picks. Let me know in the comment section what your picks will be for this divisional round weekend, and see which of these 8 teams will be playing on Championship Sunday next week. And before I end this video, guys, try to stay safe and warm. I know a big Arctic front is coming, so make sure you guys are staying warm and always make sure that you're betting responsibly. Peace.